How predictable.
Are you serious?
For Scott Baldwin to roll into a town called Hollingsbeck, Texas, get the local floozy pregnant, and then leave town without even a backward glance, that is just his style.
So Scott really does have a son out there someplace.
All we have to do is find him.
So I wanted to apologize. That will not happen again.
You work for me. I expect you to do whatever I tell you to do. Keep a low profile. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell your ape here to get lost. You and I have a little business to discuss.
Assuming you manage to find this long-lost son of Scott's, what are you going to do with him?
Position him for maximum damage. Scandal, lawsuits, ooh, the possibilities are endless.
And how does that get you out of here or drop the charges against my dad for kidnapping?
It's called blackmail. Very effective tool in people management. Scott won't want any complications, so I'll agree to drop it if he agrees to let me out of here.
And what about my mom and dad?
Oh, well, that can be negotiated later. That's the best thing about blackmail. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
And the son, any leads on where we can find him?
Not yet.
Does he know that Scott is his father?
This report doesn't say. I'll have to have my PI dig a little deeper. But it's a pretty safe bet that this young Texan will be very angry at the father that abandoned him. And when he finds out it's Scott Baldwin, I think he'll probably want to sue, which means Scott could, lose Laura, lose his career, lose a boatload of money. Of course, he could keep it all, if he agrees to drop the charges against me.
Samantha? Okay.
So glad you're here. Are we alone?
You've no idea how long I've waited for you to say those words. But unfortunately, cruel fate must keep us apart.
Why? Are you busy?
Stone Cold gave me some projects to work on, one of which is, of course, is searching for the missing innocent one, which could also exonerate Samantha because, despite her inconsistent and volatile behavior, she most certainly did not abduct Stone Cold's progeny.
I know how much it means to you to help search for Jake, and I love him too, and I want him found safely more than anything, but could you do me a huge favor and just take a 3-minute break? I need you to do a background check on someone.
Logan Houston Hayes, mother Jacqueline Hayes. I'm sorry, blonde one, but I don't see any connection between the knuckle scraper and the murderous one.
No, keep looking. I have this gut feeling that Scott Baldwin is Logan's real father.
I regret to inform you, but I did a complete check, and although their visages do bear a striking resemblance, and the proposed father and son do exhibit the same slimy, reprehensible behavior.
Okay, I get why you think Logan is a creep. I used to think so, too.
There's no way that blonde one could possibly be softening towards the Krabby Commando.
I'm just saying, people aren't all good or all bad.
Well, some come exceedingly close.
Well, look at you.
You're comparing the knuckle scraper to the jackal?
When I first met you, you seemed self-centered. You were all out for yourself, and you were willing to sell your services to Alcazar or whoever paid you the most.
Yes, I was swayed to the dark side by Darth Alcazar's financial rewards.
Yes, and you weren't so great to me either.
Come on, I've always had the utmost respect for the blonde one. You?
Okay, when we were trapped in Alcazar's warehouse, you bailed at the first chance that you got and ran all the way to Tennessee to Granny's house.
I will eternally regret my cowardice in deserting the blonde one. In fact, I have most humbly pledged to redeem my character.
Yes, and you've redeemed yourself 100 times over, and I was completely wrong about you. You are kind and generous, and you make me laugh. You're one of my closest friends.
Thank you. Your words touch my soul. Yeah, I see your point. But in regards to the Krabby Commando, I gotta warn you, sometimes a jerk is just a jerk.
You know, you better start showing some respect for authority, otherwise you and your bad attitude are gonna go to jail. You don't deserve my respect. What you do deserve is a fist to the face. You know, that first punch was free. You hit me again, and I'm gonna hit back real hard.
Thank you for your help, Spinelli. I really appreciate it.
Sorry the Jackal wasn't more of an assistance.
Well, you tried your best.
Yeah, for a cause that I don't think is worthy of the blonde one's time and energy.
I know that you don't like Logan.
The simian one is unworthy of your awesomeness, okay?
Okay, I get it.
I also don't think it's wise to use Samantha and Stone Cold's abode to invite in unsavory characters.
Okay, well, if Jason or Sam have a problem, I'll just explain that it was my idea.
Lulu asked me to come over.
Yes, I will defer to the blonde one's wishes and allow you to enter.
You do that. So you got access to Jason Morgan's penthouse, huh? Sweet. What can I do for you?
Actually, it's what I can do for you.
Well, I don't know what you can help me with, but, you know, you're more than welcome to try. Send your little nerd friend here takes a hike.
Blonde one was not making salacious overtures.
Whatever, geek, you need to leave.
Okay, the Cro-Magnon needs to put his club down, evolve a few million years, and treat the blonde one with the respect she deserves.
Okay, Spinelli, I can take it from here.
Okay. I'll just be outside. If you need assistance of any kind, shout.
I will. Don't you ever call Spinelli a geek or insult him in any way.
You know what? Do you think I like being called the unworthy, whatever the guy's calling me?
Fine. I didn't invite you over here to fight with you.
Well, then what is this about?
Remember when you told me about your dad? How he dumped your mom and then bailed on her when she was pregnant with you?
Yes.
You, never told me his name. Is that because you don't know what it is?
Why are you asking?
I think Scott Baldwin is your father.